Hey guys, Jordan here, back with another motherboard overview. It seems to be cases of motherboards on repeat recently, but I have got some builds in the works as well, so look forward to those. Today we're looking at a new motherboard from Aorus. This is the B650 Aorus Elite AXV2. Now this is a more affordable one coming in with Gen 5 support, which could be a really good thing for Ryzen 9000, which we're expecting next month. And it's also going to be around $175, so in terms of motherboards, not too expensive either. Looking forward to this one, so I'll get this unboxed. I'll quickly play some builds with this video sponsor. Acer proudly presents the Nitro 16 and Nitro 17 laptops. These models feature high performance components including up to the Intel 14th generation Core i7 14700HX CPU and NVIDIA RTX 4070 laptop GPUs, ensuring high frame rates while maintaining low temperatures thanks to Nitro's liquid metal thermal grease and finely tuned fan system. With screen options offering up to a 2560 by 1600 resolution at 165Hz and a 3 millisecond response time, the Nitro 16 and 17 are excellent choices for those seeking a fantastic gaming experience in a portable form factor. These laptops come with a free month of Microsoft Game Pass, allowing you to enjoy some of the latest and greatest games, featuring titles such as Starfield, Forza Motorsport, Minecraft Legends, and many others. Visit the link in the description to learn more. So the B650 Aorus Elite AXV2. So I think this is the first Aorus AMD board that I've looked at that's a little bit more high end. It's not been white, so it would be nice to see what the kind of black versions offer. A couple of accessories in the box, installation guide. We've also got the Wi-Fi antennas. This does have Wi-Fi 6E. We've got the Q connector, so you can put all the front panel stuff on in one block. And then we've got a single SATA cable with one right angle end. So then let's have a look at the board. So the first thing I looked at was the Aorus logo. It's not actually white, it's more of like a silvery colour, which is quite nice, very in keeping with the silver on the left hand side. Really chunky VRM. We're generally seeing this on most B series boards, which is obviously a good thing to see. This has got a twin 12+2+2 phase digital VRM. That is a really solid piece of aluminium or aluminum. I'd have no quibbles about running one of the higher end SKUs in this board. Not a problem at all. I don't generally look at the back of the board, so we'll put that in quickly for anyone wondering. Nice matte black, nothing really to talk about there though. So running around the board, we've got a 4 and then an 8 pin for EPS power. We've got a CPU fan, an optional, and then also a system fan, so that's 3 4-pin headers. We've got a first 5V addressable RGB header, 24 pin power. Then we have got a little reset button, which is a nice little thing to see. I do like to see onboard power, it's very handy to have. We've got a USB Type-C, this is USB 3.2 Gen 2x2, so 20 gigabits per second. We've got 4 SATA ports on the right angle, these 6 gigabits per second. And we've got our USB 3 header, that's USB 3.2 Gen 1. We've got our CR2032 battery, really easy place to get access as well. Even when you've got your graphics card in, you should be able to get to that, which is good. Then we've all got all of our front panel connections, another system fan, 2 USB 2 headers, so great for anything that uses hubs or RGB connectors, for example. We've got another system fan, so that's a total of 6 4-pin headers on this motherboard. There's a couple of connections that you know if you need them, like trusted platform module. We've got a standard 12V addressable RGB and then another 2 5V addressable, so 3 pins. And we've got our front panel audio on the bottom left. So AM5 socket, port for 7 and 8000 series processors. Now, if you are using an 8000 series processor, you won't have any Gen 5 storage or PCIe slot support. It's just not a thing that's on the 8000, unfortunately, but I'm sure a lot of people will make use of it on the 9000 series. So for our memory, we can support up to 192 gigabytes of DDR5. That's up to 8,000 mega transfers per second. That's with Expo as well. Of course, if you want to do it manually, you can go higher than that. Our PCIe slots, the top one is an X16. We're running at Gen 4. You've also got a quick release latch on the back of there if you're going to be swapping in and out GPUs. Then we've got an additional 2 PCI Express X16 slots down here. These are running at PCIe Gen 3. These will run off the chipset. We're going back up to our storage. We've got the first heatsink. Let me just take off the cover. So on the reverse of that, we have got support for up to a 110mm drive. This will take a Gen 5 drive. So like I said, perfect for if you're using 9000 series, want to do a bit of future proofing. You can run the faster drives. I'm not too sure if that bit of aluminium on the top would be thick enough necessarily for a Gen 5 drive. So I'd recommend that you get a drive that's got one built in, that's got something a bit more beefy, because I don't think this is really going to cut it. That has got a quick release latch on there as well, so you can easily clip that in without needing the screw. So undoing the screws for the cover below, we've got support for an additional 2 drives there. One will run off the CPU and one will run off the chipset. Looking at the rear of the motherboard I/O, we've got a Q flash button, so really easy to update your BIOS. Then we've also got our Wi-Fi antennas. Like I said, this does support Wi-Fi 6E. We've got a display port and also an HDMI, so if you're using a G series processor, you want to use onboard graphics, you can do that there. The 4 black USB ports are USB 2, and then we've got the 5 blue and 2 red USB ports. This is USB 3.2 Gen 1. Then we've got the USB Type-C port. This is USB 3.2 Gen 1. We've got a 2.5 gig LAN, a little bit basic on the audio there I think. It'll be nice to see some other options. So let me know what you think about it. I will add the links in the description below. Also, if you want to pick one up, any comments and things, do leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Big thank you to Aorus to send this out for me to look at. Let me know if you want to see this in the build. Maybe we can use this when the new 9000 series come out next month. Stay tuned, get subscribed, ding the bell, especially if you want to watch some builds. They will be coming up soon. I have done one and it is in the edit process, so that should be up soon. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you all in the next one.